So there's been a lot of discussion on the paramotor groups about how to secure your Insta360 selfie stick or your GoPro selfie stick to your paramotor. Here's what I did. This is part of a GoPro mount. Normally there's a thread on the top of this just like this, and normally this thread would go into the bottom of the GoPro. Well, the Insta selfie stick has the same 1/4" / 20 thread, so I put some red Loctite on this and screwed it in. It ain't going nowhere. And then this is 1/4" shock cord. I think it's 1/4", might be a little bit, might be 3/16, but it's shock cord, and it's got butterfly knots in both ends, so no matter how hard you pull, this is not coming loose. Great knot for camping and putting loops in the middle of cord and stuff. They won't come loose, and sometimes they're even hard to get loose if you want to untie them. So this isn't going anywhere. What I do is I take my selfie stick with the camera on it, and then of course I've got a pouch on my right side. So what I'll do is, of course the camera would be on here, it'd be a little bit longer. I would stick it down in the pouch, zip it all the way up, so the only thing sticking out would be the top of the selfie stick. And then generally what I'll do is I'll run this cord on the inside where I'm sitting on it, and then come up here and put this loop on the Jesus clip here. And for those of you not familiar with paramotors, this clip and the one on the other side hold your risers up. So this is what is holding you to the glider. So this is probably the safest place on the paramotor to put this little loop, because it's not going to go anywhere. If this comes off, you meet Jesus if you don't have a reserve, and that's why I fly with a reserve on the other side. If something happens to this, I'm still safe, because my reserve is tied in directly to my harness. So completely separate from this. But anyway, so that's how I keep, and then when you get to altitude and you're flying around, well, you can reach over with the other hand, unzip this a little bit, slip the camera and the selfie stick out, put it under your leg, whatever you want to do with it. So that's how I secure my selfie stick. No fancy clamps, you know, nothing, no clips to worry about. Just drop it in the bag. Remember, don't go splat.